So here we have Rohan Gandhi, who's the regional head at Radio Mirchi. So Rohan, why don't you tell us a bit about your career?
So actually, it's National Catalyst Head, which is what I do, and the purpose of the role is to connect event management companies or event promoters with brands for sponsorship for their events.
Okay, so what do you think is the use of radio in today's digital world?
Radio can provide a lot of real-time updates, especially in a country like India, where a lot of people don't have access to uh, full-time internet, or even in rural areas where they don't get internet. Radio can prove as a medium um, to transport information faster. It's also very useful when you see things like, if you go on Google Maps and if you're in a low network area, especially in, Bombay where all the roads are congested, or you can listen to a traffic update which happens every hour. It may not have the convenience, but I think that radio is still hugely important in a country like India.
Okay, great. So what guidance would you give students who are thinking of pursuing a career in hospitality and entertainment?
So, hospitality and entertainment are two very different fields, obviously. For hospitality, right now, what we're seeing is a lot of the rise of smaller delivery-based uh, units as opposed to large-scale formats like Hard Rock Cafe or a Blue Frog. But again, that is mostly in urban centers. I think that a large-scale format would work very well in tier two, tier three cities. People from tier one cities like Bombay, Bangalore, Delhi, we tend to only look at the world or India as a bubble, but that's incorrect. The larger part of India, you have fabulous wealth in Chandigarh, in Lucknow, in Indore. There are a lot of people over there who are starved for brands to come in. So I think that if you are going into hospitality, then you might want to explore working in some of those markets where large scale formats would work better. Chandigarh, for example, has already a few brands there. Social is there, Hard Rock is coming. And in terms of your hardcore F&B, I think that you've seen brands like Flax. Walk Express has gone from, three outlets to more than double of that practically overnight. Everywhere you look, you see a new delivery outlet with a new cuisine. So again, that is working very well. In terms of entertainment, right now because of COVID, things are very bad. I would advise people to get more knowledge on the digital side of it because that might be where the money lies in the future. What had happened maybe 10, 15 years ago is that instead of making money on selling CDs or selling their music, because of piracy, because of streaming, music started to get cheaper and cheaper. So as a revenue stream, that just went on the decline. And artists invested heavily in live shows. All your Swedish House Mafia, all of those guys, I mean, they make most of their money from their live shows. Okay, and they invest heavily in it. If you see the light show, the lights that go up for some of those shows, they're fantastic. They're spectacular. So it became that they would start making their money off doing live shows, and that sprouted what we now have as the entertainment industry. So you had event promoters. That's also been the reason that people like Justin Bieber have come in to India. That's also the reason Book My Show has invested so heavily in non-cinema business. They bought in, I think, Ed Sheeran and, of course, U2. And they had a plan before COVID stuff to get even bigger promoters down, bigger artists down, sorry. So again, I think digital is the way forward. But again, people are so used to seeing things for free. Even before COVID, we were having a hard time getting people to see a band at a restaurant because they could just open their phones and see it for free over there. So I think that again, in entertainment, digital is the way to go.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for your time, and I wish you all the very best.
You're most welcome. Thank you.